Page 72, Symphony No. 9, Ode to Joy. This is a theme from the fourth movement. This is the famous one everybody's heard. 4/4 time, there's not a lot to talk about here because it's pretty straightforward. Shouldn't be a problem with the rhythms. There's a few tied notes that may cause some problems, but let's just go over it briefly. In the right hand, starting out here, no sharps or flats. Got a dotted rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3, hopefully. Third line down in the last measure, you have to go up. You get a quarter rest to move up. 2, 1 and 2 and. Right there at the end of the page on 72, last measure. Here and here. That's all right. I'll come back to this when I get to the staccatos, but this is okay. Just and that's tied to the next line. So that's 4, 1, 2, 3. Now, try and get these notes down at the same time if you can. Take some practice. And then the last measure, the first line on 73 is 1, 3, 1, 3. This top note, we want to connect that with the fingers if you can. And then this first measure, second line here. 1 and 2 and 3. Got to move pretty quick here. A little tricky spot on that one. Last line, watch out. We can't really do this totally legato, but we don't need to. I'll come back to this later, but regardless of what the articulation says, we try and finger it legato with the fingers if we can. I mean, not everyone uses that fingering style. There's different ways of fingering things. But the one I taught, the one I use typically is I try and finger it legato with the fingers if I can. So the last line, you gotta come down here. It could be 4 or 3, either one, but the second note in the second measure needs to be a 1, 3, so I can do the top note legato. Like so. Left hand, keep the left hand soft and out of the way. I would suggest at the beginning of this, rather than a 5-1, you finger that 3-1. That's because the next measure you need here. So I just put myself in this position to start with. And this is it. And then I can come down here. And up. Now, they're saying in the second line here, 1 here, you got a chord coming up. A 1 doesn't work very well if you're going to do that. It'd be easier if you could have a second finger play that note. So, the last measure, the first line, you're here, and come up, then go ahead and just play it with second finger. Now you're in position for the chord. And then you can do a 5-2 if you want, and then come down. Or, you come down now, and then a 3-1 again, and then you're back like you were at the beginning. I'll leave that up to you, which fingering there you choose. Third line down, same fingering at the end as you did at the end of the first line, cross over 2. Now here you can just stay there and come up. Last line, second measure. Top of page 73, second measure, your third finger, and then a 1. And come up, like you did before. Go on down to the third line, last measure. And that last line and the first measure, I would do a 4-1 on that. So I'm just playing the bottom note. When I find passages like this, again, I'll finger them legato if I can. And then you can do a 5, and a 3, and a 1. That's my opinion. Don't have to. You can figure it however you want to. Here, and then put the hands together. Here. You look at the music and you think, oh, this is easy, I can do this. But when you really get into it and you realize the fingering problems you run into, it's not so easy anymore. Take the third line, it's the same as... in the third line, you come up here. Work it out very carefully with both hands together and get this fingering down. You have to go back to one hand at a time again until you get the fingering down. I don't really want to have to play it all for you. I don't want you copying me on it. So let's go back and let's talk articulation. Staccatos and slurs and things. Here. I don't recommend short staccatos here. No, just separate the notes. And here, I disagree with that. I would connect all of this together. And again, separate these. Just separate these. When you get staccatos over a slur both, that means a long staccato. You separate these. And both hands here. Come up. And this is all connected here. Last line. Again, I wouldn't do short staccatos anywhere in this piece. I would keep it fairly long staccatos. And this is where you can get away with that because of this disconnected. And here, disconnect these. I don't care for their articulation markings in this arrangement at all. Go listen to the orchestra play this. Listen to the last movement at least. The whole symphony's nice. So listen to the last movement. However, before you make any changes, you need to learn to play it the way it's written first. So that's what we'll cover. It's just, if I were actually going to learn this and play it for somebody, I would adjust this articulation to be a little more like what I'm hearing in the actual orchestra part. Dynamics, this is a proud, loud, here we are. It's loud at the beginning. That's the top note in the right hand. So keep the left hand out of the way. We want to hear the right hand. Now at the bottom, the last note on page 72 is forte. Now it's very loud. So very loud there. Don't know why, but it is. And then the second line, first measure, you start coming back down to loud. Yeah, it's up to you. Very loud and loud. What? And you're very loud again in the third line down. Last. You can come up and down a little bit. It's just overall, this arrangement is loud. Okay, fine. Speed. This allegro maestoso is majestic and fast, and that's not what I was doing. Different orchestras will play this at different speeds, and remember that in the actual symphony, there are people singing to part of this. So. However, be careful when you're playing it nice and loud and fortissimo and all that. Don't just start banging away. Boom, 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 boom. It's got to be musical. If you got to play it a little softer to make it musical, then play it a little softer. It depends on the situation, the room you're in, and the piano and everything. So you're not always going to play this the same loudness. You have to adjust according to your circumstances.